CEO of Cloudflare. I'm so excited to be able to introduce the Cloudflare Workers Launchpad demo day. This is the fourth time we've done it, and it's just been an amazing cohort. We've had over 35 startups participating. Most of them are going to be presenting as part of the demo day. Some of them are still in stealth and aren't going to be part of that. They represent over a dozen countries across 5 different continents, truly showcasing what a global reach the startups that are using Cloudflare's underlying platform. It's been amazing as we've made Cloudflare's developer tools more and more powerful, that the startups, the companies that are being built on top of our platform are doing more and more interesting things. We've got companies in the AI and ML space, developer tools and 3D design tools, cloud infrastructure and data tools, Adtech, media, a bunch of industry-specific solutions. You know, it's been 15 years since Cloudflare launched on stage at TechCrunch Disrupt, and I still remember the butterflies in my stomach, the nerves about launching something new. Launching is a really almost sacred event. You only get to do it once. And I know all of the hard work that you at the startups that are part of Demo Day have done. I know that there are nerves going on, but I am so excited for you. I'm excited that you're going to be launching your creations. It's been an inspiration to get the updates, hear what you've been building, and I really can't wait to see what you achieve beyond this program. So good luck, have a great launch, and we're excited to keep following you for years and years to come. Thank you.
Hello, Melissa Kurjanakis here, head of the Cloudflare for Startups program. Today, we're going to hear from our Workers Launchpad cohort number 4 companies. And before we get started, I'll tell you a little bit about that program. We have both internal resources from product managers and engineers, as well as external resources, so folks who are specialists in finance or sales, to help nurture and grow these companies throughout this cohort program. In addition to getting $250,000, yeah, $250,000 in credits to use and build on Cloudflare. So that is the Workers Launchpad program, and today we're going to be hearing from the cohort 4 companies. I'm excited to kick off with our first group, artificial intelligence and machine learning. So let's hear what some of these founders are building.
Hi, I'm Paul, CEO at Fairmont. At Fairmont, our mission is to enable businesses to build their own AI tools that are unique to them. Look, I'm sure you've experienced this before. Inside a large company, there's tasks and workflows that are too obscure, unique, complex, to be worth solving by any one existing solution in the market. If you're a tech company or maybe a startup, you'll gather your engineers and try to build an internal tool to solve those problems and cover that gap. But if you're not, these expensive and annoying tasks are normally left unresolved. They're like money holes, stacking up inefficiencies in the business. The fact is, with AI, this long tail of previously impossible tasks are now far easier to solve. Take, for example, the e-commerce team at a retailer that needs to automatically generate product descriptions in 10 different languages. Or take the HR team that needs a few days to process applications. If only the tech team at these companies had AI superpowers. If only they could combine different AI models, build their own AI tools, and solve those problems for their colleagues. This is how it looks like. A new customer will start off with an AI toolbox, specifically designed for their industry. In this case, we're looking at the fashion one. This toolbox comes prepared with tools like Sketch to Image to preview designs, or Virtual Try-On to see how clothes fit. This already provides an excellent power tool for fashion designers. We got PMF with retail and fashion companies, and we're already helping global brands like Mango or the Volkswagen Group and save hundreds of hours in design and marketing departments. Let's actually see how Fairmont is helping one of our customers in retail, the S. Oliver Group in Germany, and why we think this is a great opportunity. As you can see, they start off with a standard toolbox for any retail company. But as time goes, they realize that they need some custom tools. In this case, our try-on tool only lets you upload one item per generation, and they needed to upload everything at once. So they did that change. These were all previously very manual and expensive resources for this client. So the teams at S. Oliver quickly adopted these new tools. We realized that as they develop unique tools on top of Fermat, we become more and more sticky. We believe we can replicate this not only in every fashion and retail company, but finding opportunities like those in every industry. In other words, we can do this for everything. We're a team of engineers that learned how to sell. We've got PMF in fashion and retail, and we're proliferating in every deal. Also, we've got global customers who are expanding the usage of Fermat every week. We are not raising at the moment, but if this excites you, my email is on the screen. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jim Scott, CEO and founder of Lead. I'm excited to tell you about our generative CMS for B2B marketers, providing comprehensive buying team analytics. This is what the current tech stack looks like for most B2B marketing teams. Each workflow and touchpoint is supported by a variety of different tools. Each of these tools has its own little silo of customer data focused on its individual purpose. This creates two big problems. First, you can't know the whole story about your customers' journeys. Second, you can't accelerate workflows or customer journeys with AI. In order to solve these problems, consolidation of many of these tools is required. Lead has brought key needs of B2B marketers into a single AI-accelerated platform. This allows you to track everything about your potential customers, and this tracking is done in the same tool you use for content management, hosting a lightning-fast scalable website, and running email and marketing operations. If you're a B2B marketer, you'll immediately understand the value of knowing everything. It means buying groups are revealed, complete attribution chains are now easy to understand, better lead scoring providing a more valuable handoff to your sales team. Those are some significant benefits, and I haven't even mentioned the efficiency gains that come from having a simpler marketing stack, removing clunky and costly integrations, and applying powerful automations. Here's a small highlight of features from our generative CMS. Every page on your site can be edited collaboratively and deployed easily. Built-in analytics for every page, for every button, asset, and specific copy. We also support campaigns, email marketing, provide recommendation engines, and more. Email marketing is actually a great example of the unique capabilities of a consolidated system. Our recommendation engine, combined with our AI capabilities, enables sending personalized emails to every prospect. To really top off that capability, every custom email is sent from your domain, making it more likely to hit inboxes instead of spam. And all tracking data is first party on your domain. We're targeting B2B technology companies, a $20 billion serviceable addressable market. Despite significant investments, Gartner reports that marketing teams use only 33% of their stack's capabilities, highlighting a very clear need for consolidation in this space. Our solution is built for enterprise customers, but we offer a bootstrapper program to provide our scalable marketing solutions at a fraction of the cost to help early-stage startups build a solid revenue pipeline. Our team includes experts in AI, data analytics, and digital marketing from industry leaders like NVIDIA, Databricks, and MapR. We bring firsthand experience to address all of the pain points we aim to solve. Lead lets B2B marketers work faster and know everything by simplifying their marketing stacks into a single AI-accelerated platform. We're currently raising a pre-seed round of $2.5 million to expand our impact. We can't wait to speak with you to discuss how we can work together. Thank you.
Hey all, my name is Zach Hotoff, CEO, co-founder, and community manager for Tighten.it, the community platform built for Slack. Community in 2025 has become today's B2B growth lever. Businesses like Clay.com have 10x their businesses 2 years in a row using community and word of mouth. And Google now prefers user-generated content like Reddit and small discussion forums as their primary search vehicle. When you're building a community platform, there are two choices: conversational and modern forums. And at the very top of both sits Slack with 25% market share. The problem is Slack is not a community platform until you introduce Tighten.it. We're the best marketing tool for a Slack community to build, nurture, and convert an audience. We're the first modern conversational forum that does not sacrifice engagement or discovery. We're a supercharged Slack application and web platform that allows you to build customer advocacy programs, member engagement, forums, moderation, events, and so much more inside of your customer Slack workspace. We've been able to help businesses like Mixpanel drive more internet traffic with a white labeled content forum running on a tight-knit site. Dovetail has had 300 more event registrations because they've been using tight-knit's event promotion inside of their Slack workspace. And Culture Amp, inside of their 45,000 person People Geek community, uses badges and gamification through the tight-knit platform to drive a culture of recognition. Our customers are some of the fastest growing B2B SaaS companies out there, as well as community associations where business is the community itself. And we'd be remiss to not mention our own community of 424 members, which is actively where we build our customer love and champions. The market is growing rapidly because marketing, sales, and support are becoming 99% AI driven. So where do you meet all of the people, the humans behind the businesses you love? Well, it's in the community. Our team is our two Experience Cloud and Community Cloud leaders with 10 years each of experience building enterprise-grade community platforms for businesses like Google, Disney, and Home Depot. We are so excited for you to first join us in Slack in our community to learn how to build better customer experiences and build that customer love for your space. Also, thank you so much for being part of the Cloudflare launch program. We have had so much fun and could not thank you more.
Hello, my name is Predrag, founder of Maxim. Let's start with the harsh reality, inflation. In a world where your money should be working for you, many are falling behind. Our solution, personalized insights for money management. Platform empowering users to navigate inflation and maximize their wealth. Inflation is eating away at everyone's savings. As seen in the graph on the right, the purchasing power of money is rapidly declining. Businesses and individuals are earning little to no interest on their bank accounts. Effectively losing money every day, they keep their cash in traditional savings accounts. This is a silent wealth killer that impacts everyone. We talk to businesses and individuals, and the results are alarming. Trillions of dollars are parked in accounts that are effectively losing value every day. Funds raised by startups, donations by nonprofits, revenues of SMEs, and personal savings. This has to stop. Meet Maxim, ad-free, secure, multi-platform assistant powered by AI, helping you get personalized, unbiased, and actionable insights in real time to tap into the eighth world wonder, compounding, protecting your purchasing power. Taking the most conservative view, at the lowest subscription rate, our base case market is $4 billion a year, which is poised to grow exponentially beyond $10 billion a year. By offering an arbitrage opportunity for nearly 400 million low or no yield accounts to earn exponentially higher returns, risk-free. Our business model is simple and transparent. Users pay a small monthly fee, the price of a cup of coffee, back in the 90s maybe, but the potential returns are enormous. We project 60 times higher earnings. This is based on user case studies and early adopter data. Actual results, no theoretical projections. Our team is uniquely positioned to tackle this challenge. We not only understand the complex financial landscape, but also know how to build innovative and user-friendly solutions, and can bring them to life through compelling user experiences. We are passionate about supercharging the financial world and making wealth management accessible to everyone. Inflation is a major problem, eroding the value of savings held in traditional bank accounts. Our platform provides personalized solutions to combat inflation and help users grow their wealth. This is a massive market opportunity with a proven revenue model, offering high potential for return on investment. Join us. Let's build a future where everyone has the tools and insights to thrive financially. And thank you to NVIDIA, Cloudflare, and AWS for providing funding, tools, and support to build Maxim.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler Klein. I'm the founder of June, and thanks for joining me today. I'm excited to introduce you to a tool that I think will redefine the way professionals engage in high-stakes conversations. Because I saw a critical gap growing in the AI industry, and I think in today's world, the success of a sales pitch, a negotiation, or an interview hinges on accessing the right insight in real-time conversations. That's why I built June. What makes June truly compelling is how we've tackled two of the biggest challenges in real-time AI support. First, we're built on Cloudflare's low latency network. This technology allows June to process and deliver insights in mere milliseconds. Second, we recognize enormous untapped potential at the application layer modalities like audio, and especially real-time audio. And June leverages this opportunity by seamlessly integrating into your conversations, providing tailored guidance without any complex integration. But today I'm thrilled to show to you how June transforms high-stakes moments into opportunities for success. Let's dive in and see how June can give you a competitive edge. And before we dive into the demo, I just want to give you a brief overview of what I'm showing you here today. So for professionals in a high-stakes conversation, we're going to face three critical hurdles that impede their ability. One, there's that instant expertise gap. Number two, integration friction. And number three, low latency deficit. Even the most advanced AI systems fall short where they can't deliver it right away. Imagine being on a sales call. Every second counts when you're trying to close a deal. Or whether you're recruiting a candidate for an interview or navigating a complex negotiation, June works for all of those people. No matter what the high stakes conversation is, June's your partner. But for today's demo, we're going to pretend to be part of a sales conversation between two folks, and you'll see that June can transform into a competitive advantage for whichever perspective you are. Well, for the demo today, I'm going to have a YouTube video running in the background of a sales call, just for demonstration purposes to show you what June can do. And once we get started, I have June open here, and you can see some of my tabs and sessions that I previously used June for. But we're going to open up a new tab in June, and that'll establish a new session for us. Once you open a new session, you can configure your audio settings. June's configuration is just a simple toggle. Works out of the box for any app on your device, including your microphone. And these settings are telling June which audio to pull in and send to June. For today, I'm going to use Safari. And then that's done. And now onto the fun part. In June, you can create your own personas, an unlimited amount of personas, even for a single session. They let you choose an expertise for any type of conversation, whether it's sales guru for closing deals or technical advisor for in-depth discussions. Essentially, personas transform June into the perfect real-time co-pilot for any type of interaction. You can add custom context, upload files, you name it. Here, I'm going to put some context for sales employee, how to customize it for this specific sales call. And I'm also going to upload June's pitch deck just to illustrate how to upload a file through June's UI. June's going to use all of this for context of A, how to behave, B, how to contribute to the conversation, and just generally how you want them to act in this session. So once the persona is created, well, we're going to choose some skills here first. We'll choose analytics and enterprise software, sales, and biz dev. We click create persona. We're ready to go. Now let's click record. And I'll start seeing the live transcripts coming in. Once June has built up enough context for the conversation, it'll start providing guidance to you, insights, ideas on what to say. It really is based on how you create and design your persona. And so that's all I have for you today for the demo. But we're super excited about the other fun features we have coming out over the next coming weeks. So be on the lookout for some launches and have a good one.
Hi, my name is Rob. I'm head of growth and product at Speak. Speak is a AI-powered inbound high-volume applicant review. What we do is we look to score resumes against job descriptions and custom signals, saving time and improving the candidate experience. The reality is recruiters are overwhelmed by the number of inbound applicants that they receive. They're consistently being asked to do more with less, but they spend a lot of time reviewing resumes manually, which wastes time and leads to unconscious bias and missed talent. On the other side of that are candidates who are left feeling in the dark when they don't hear back, which can hurt your employer brand. Our customers are talent acquisition teams that are mid-market, smaller organizations that are looking to use AI to increase the automation and functionality of their talent acquisition teams. Our customers use ATS systems like Greenhouse, Lever, Ashby, and Workable, which we integrate bidirectionally into seamlessly. The global talent acquisition market is worth billions, and companies are continuing to invest in tools to speed up and enhance their hiring process. Speak addresses a massive and growing need to make hiring more efficient, equitable, and candidate-friendly. Our team combines years of experience in HR tech and recruiting expertise with AI and software to provide a great solution to our customers. If there's 3 things you can take away from this, it's Speak can reduce your resume review time by 90%. We can reduce the time to fill by an average of 10 days, and we integrate with leading ATS systems like Greenhouse, Lever, Workable, and Ashby. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a great day.
Hello, everyone. My name is Veronica Manin. I'm a senior community manager on the DevRel team at Cloudflare, and I help startups in our Workers Launchpad program with their questions, issues, and getting the exposure they deserve. And a big part of that happens in our Discord community. So if you're a founder, developer, or just curious, come join the conversation at discord.cloudflare.com. Up next, we have some incredible dev tools and 3D design companies that are shaping everything from AI-powered development and real-time collaboration to seamless 3D web experiences. Let's check them out.
Hi, my name is Amadeo, and I'm the founder of OpenInt. OpenInt helps developers ship native product integrations and enable their customers to connect their apps. As developers, we know how hard it is to scale product integrations. This is because every app you want to connect to has a slightly different integration and onboarding process. It can take weeks to get approved to connect to certain apps, and the APIs are often poorly documented. Existing unified API offerings just don't make the cut because they are too generic to be able to power deep integrations. And it's really simple to get started. All you have to do is go to our console and select which integrations you like to enable. You can then launch it without having to wait for any approvals in the app marketplaces. And you can then share the link with your customers manually or simply embed it within your product to get a full-blown integrations experience. And here's how it looks like. We have an example of an app called Acme that added a Greenhouse and QuickBooks integration by just embedding a simple React component. Think of it like a Stripe subscription or checkout portal, but just focused on integrations. Here's the thing. We think that this is a massive market. Over 40% of both B2B and B2C software has integrations. And this number only rises with AI agents, which are apps that automate workflows and also need deep native integrations. To bring it all together, we are OpenInt, and we help developers ship native product integrations. This brings the time to launch integrations from weeks to hours without any approvals. OpenInt is right at the center of the AI revolution with our open source approach, and we are well positioned to capture this growth. You can check us out at openint.dev or just drop me an email. Thank you.
Hey, this is me, founder and CEO at Fiberplane, and we're building an API developer portal specifically for the HANA TypeScript API framework and the Cloudflare stack. So in the age of AI, everything is an API. And on the one hand, you've got API owners that have several challenges, including API observability, API analytics, API debugging, as well as a slow feedback loop with their users when they want to achieve co-development and time to first integration to be very fast. For API users, they want quick onboarding, they want great documentation and example workflows on how to get started with an API. So that's why we created the Fiberplane API developer portal for these two personas. More to come in the demo, but basically it consists of a great collaboration and feedback loop for API owners, as well as API analytics and observability based off OpenTelemetry, an AI assistant panel that helps you debug errors that come in, and an authentication service that we're rolling out soon. At the same time, for API users, we have an API playground for them to test and explore an API. We can map endpoints to use cases and workflows. There's great documentation based off OpenAPI, and they can share feedback and issues through the built-in feedback mechanism. In terms of market, the edge computing market is going to reach 165 billion by 2030. That's a wave that we're riding. Cloudflare's own growth year on year is more than 25%, adding 100,000 developers per month. That's also a market that we're addressing. And there's over 25 million developers using API developer tools right now. And of course, APIs are foundational for AI integrations, and there are more developers building these every day. The team, we've built various developer tool companies in the past. We're an experienced team in that arena. And we founded companies that have been acquired both by Oracle as well as IBM. And our investors are one of the greatest out there. We've got Tiger Global, Northzone, Notion, Crane, and a great set of angels. Now let's, all right, for the purpose of this demo, I am the API owner, and my buddy Lau is an API user that is exploring my API. In order to get started with the Fiberplane API developer portal, I've installed Fiberplane itself and imported the middleware package. I've mounted that middleware on the /fp endpoint inside of my HANO API, and now my portal is available and ready for Lau to be tested and explored.
Hey, I'm Lau, and I'm the API user in this scenario. So I've opened this playground on the /fp route, and in it, I can do anything that I want to understand this, how it works. So I can read the docs about it, I can send requests and get responses, but sometimes you run into issues using the API. So let's say there's this post endpoint that I fire off, I send requests with just an empty body, and I get this error. What I can do is I can report this issue back to the API owner so that they can see that I've run into a 500, which is something that they didn't handle on their end. And so I want them to be able to be aware of this. So I can say, I just sent an empty request and submit feedback. The feedback is now received and the API owner knows what's going on. All right, back to Mies.
All right, so I just got a notification inside of Slack that an error was reported by Lau. So let me go ahead and click on that link. And now we can see the entire OpenTelemetry trace of that request and see what's going on. You can also see how long it took for that request to process. And we get this AI generated summary of what seems to be the problem centering around a JSON input that was malformed. So that's Fiberplane in a nutshell. There's more to come. We're going to add more things around API observability and analytics, as well as improvements to the AI assistant. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Natalie, and I'm a co-founder of GitLib. GitLib is an all-in-one coding platform that integrates collaborative coding with Git repositories and one-click deployments. Our goal is to empower anyone to build software powered by AI with the help of AI. Every developer has more ideas than time to build them. The problem is that the process of creating software is too involved, even for experienced developers. This holds increasingly more for non-developers, and with the advent of AI, anyone has an opportunity to realize a greater fraction of their ideas. Everyone should be able to produce software to solve their unique challenges or automate toil by easily creating integrations, extensions, bots, or websites. Our primary target customers are developers who want a streamlined development experience, zero lock-in, and to quickly implement their ideas using the best-in-class development techniques like version control, pair programming, built-in CI, serverless hosting, and human and AI collaborative coding. While our product is targeted towards experienced developers, we aim to expand the market by making the industry gold standards approachable to everyone. GitLab is built with our bespoke scalable infrastructure for Git repos and collaborative coding powered by the Cloudflare Workers platform. In terms of the opportunity we're pursuing, there are approximately 30 million developers in the world, and this number is growing by about 5% per year. The total addressable market for traditional code hosting companies alone is in the range of a few $1 billion. The serverless hosting market is valued at around $10 billion globally and has a very high projected growth rate of between 20 to 25% year on year. Additionally, our product is adjacent to AI but doesn't compete in the space directly, so we expect improvements to AI to further enhance our product. Currently, GitLab is built by two of us. So myself, Natalie, I'm the yapper, and I'm also a software engineer with a background in the security industry, and then Zoran, the shipper, who's a very experienced technologist with a tendency to dig deep into the stack. We're weeks away from our launch date, so if what we're building resonates with you, either as a potential customer or as an investor, please reach out because we'd love to hear from you. For updates, please follow me at Natalie Marlaney on social media or subscribe to the GitLab mailing list.
Hello, everyone. I'm excited to introduce Hanabi.rest, a product that uses AI to dramatically speed up the development of REST APIs. Many of you, whether you're developers or executives, have probably encountered situations where you needed a web API for a prototype. However, setting up a database or configuring the environment often becomes a bottleneck, preventing you from focusing on your core ideas. That's where Hanabi.rest comes in. By typing just a few lines, or spending about a minute providing a prompt in your browser, our platform automatically generates a REST API tailored to your needs. Now I'd like to give you a quick demo to show how simple it really is. First, I go to hanabi.rest in my browser. Then I enter a short prompt. For example, let's type in Twitter-like API. When I click the button, the AI spends a moment thinking. After that, it begins generating documentation and code. Since the output is streamed in real time, there's no dull waiting period. Now, the TypeScript and SQL code has been successfully generated. The build process is fast and runs in the browser, so I can immediately test the newly created endpoints. There's also a built-in environment to send requests and inspect the database values. If I want to deploy this API, all it takes is connecting my Cloudflare account and clicking a button. From there, the API is automatically deployed to Cloudflare workers, and it's up and running in no time. If you're unsure how to use the generated API, simply check the API guide. In addition to that, we automatically generate extensive documentation, making it easy to understand the API's specifications. As you can see, the real power of Hanabi.rest lies in its ability to turn your ideas into fully functional APIs with just a few lines of text and a single click. Because we're a team passionate about Cloudflare, Hanabi.rest integrates seamlessly with Cloudflare's products, offering one-click deployments to Cloudflare workers and D1 databases. Moreover, our platform provides a live sandbox right in your browser, generates code optimized for edge runtimes, and allows you to share or fork the generated code. We even offer a CLI that can be integrated into your existing development workflow, ensuring you have the tools you need to bring your ideas to life. Best of all, everything is done through your browser, so whether you're on your office computer or a smartphone, you can spin up a REST API anytime inspiration strikes. If this sparks your curiosity, I encourage you to visit hanabi.rest and hit that Generate button. Before you know it, your ideas will be up and running. Thank you for listening, and we hope Hanabi.rest helps you bring your vision to life faster than ever before.
Hello. I'm Neha, the co-founder of Not Hot Dog. We are helping make AI agents enterprise ready. We are backed by Berkeley Skydeck, and you can scan that QR to get to our website. Imagine this. Your customer care agent ends up costing you $260 million because it could not tell the difference between a McNuggets and a milkshake. That's exactly what happened to McDonald's. And they are not alone. A lot of enterprises end up spending millions of dollars because their AI agents fail spectacularly in production. The reason is simple. AI agents are not tested well enough to be ready for enterprises. Agent testing is manual, fragmented, and extremely time-consuming. 90% of the testing is manual, and there are humans sitting and mimicking other human interactions with systems. Limited evaluation methods. There is no systematic way to evaluate agent behavior at scale today. And there are unknown compliance risks. Edge cases that are discovered only after the agent is deployed to production, and there is no way to assess these risks before deployment today. We are solving for that. We are building an agent-first testing platform. It helps you get 3x faster releases because it's a quick one-time setup. You sync your agent with our platform, and we automate testing with every update. 2, we help you achieve 80% high reliability. Our core product helps build 20 diverse personas and generate 100+ scenarios for the agent. And all these scenarios are run in parallel, helping achieve 80% higher reliability. In addition, we allow users to also create custom scenarios and bespoke personas using natural language. We have a wide range of metrics and a dashboard that gives you instant access to any issues in production, track real-time performance of all your tests, and also set up metrics like response time, accuracy, failure rates, in addition to other standard metrics like F1 score, blue score, precision, accuracy, and recall. We sell typically into the engineering and product teams, but certain cases we're also selling to domain experts. We've spoken to 135 customers, and every single one of them agrees that manually testing AI agents is extremely painful. According to Gartner, there would be 115,000 plus engineering teams building AI agents by 2030. We intend to get just to 16,000 of those teams by year 5 at a price of $550 per team per month. That gets us to $105 million in annual recurring revenue by year 5. This is the engineering team that's building this product. I'm Neha, the co-founder and CEO. I've worked with Zoho for 7+ years. I helped build and ship their accounting product for the Middle East region and scaled to 100,000+ users. I'm also a Carnegie Mellon alum and part of Inception Studios Founder Circle. My co-founder and the CTO, Akash, is a software engineer at Apple, worked on Apple Intelligence among certain other undisclosed projects. He's previously been the founding engineer at a PropTech startup and is also part of OnDeck Founder Circle. Our ask is fairly straightforward. We are raising our first round, and we appreciate introductions to angels who are active in the AI agent space. We want introductions to customers building AI agents because we are now live with our beta product. We're also seeking advisors, so intros to advisors who are deeply technical and active in the AI space would be very helpful. If you come across any of these folks, please reach me at my number or email and make that introduction. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shishir Bashal, the co-founder and CEO of Proma.ai. Most organizations suffer from shitty workflows that cause constant delays, repetitive mistakes, information silos, and a long list of other issues. In fact, a research from IDC estimates that US corporations lose more than $5 trillion annually to workplace inefficiencies. And that's where we come in. Proma is a process management and automation platform that helps you build and run intelligent workflows. With Proma, you can go from a problem like, how do I manage my team's leave requests and approvals, to an intelligent solution with feature-rich forms, actionable Kanban boards, customized calendar views, and agentic automations with LLM and other machine learning models, as well as insightful data dashboards, all in less than an hour. Dr. Bipul Luitel and myself bootstrapped a B2B SaaS product to 1 million ARR before co-founding Proma. We both have a strong background in machine learning and AI, and we have now joined forces to solve this $5 trillion a year workplace inefficiency problem. We currently have 9 beta clients in various different industries, and we're looking to raise $3 million in seed investment in the next few months. We'd love to share more with interested clients and investors. Thank you.
Hi, I'm John from Web Studio, which is an open source advanced visual builder. It's an extremely powerful tool, but that comes at a cost. It takes a long time to learn. We want to solve this problem with AI. Let's look at the current tools out there right now. Here's Web Studio along with its competitors. It's at the top because it's a production grade tool. It's towards the right because it has a high time to learn. It's not all the way to the right like custom code, but we can do a lot better. Now, I want to point out these tools down here. They're not production grade ready. However, we can learn from them because they're using AI to kickstart projects. The problem is you're left with code at the end of the day. This already eliminates a lot of people. Plus, many people that can code still don't want to work on that. So how do we get Web Studio all the way to the left? The answer is AI. Let's look at where Web Studio is at today. We are a production grade product. It is dynamic. You can connect to any headless CMS out there. We only focus on building the visual builder and highly performant hosting thanks to Cloudflare workers. And we are open source and privacy focused. Some of the numbers, we've served just about 100 million requests in the past 30 days, almost 10 terabytes of data. We have about 60,000 users and over 100,000 projects with a very active community. Now, this is where we want to go. We want to be the first no-code AI platform for designers and marketers. By using diffusion models for creativity and LLMs for the human interaction with them, we can populate our UI using AI. This is a very important distinction. AI will populate a user interface, and people that don't know how to code can use the user interface to take the project that last mile. The total addressable market in 2024, core web development services as a whole, 40 to 80 billion, and website builders between $5 and $10 billion. The team at Web Studio is comprised of world-class engineers, UI experts with over a decade of experience, and top open source contributors and no-code experts. Our go-to-market strategy is product-led. We release often, we talk about these things, we build things that people love and get them talking about it, and we're building a movement. You can see this on our socials and our very active community. For monetization, we started in 2024, made 180K, and we are now exploring enterprise deals. And our seed raise. This is where we want to integrate these AI workflows to be able to use this UI, but have AI populate it with user input. In conclusion, Web Studio is a production-grade website builder. It's very advanced, so it has a high time to learn. By integrating AI into the platform, it'll make it much more efficient for creators. Thank you for watching.
Hello, my name is Gabby Shires, and I'm a technical program manager here at Cloudflare. I help our startups by scheduling programming, organizing office hours, and routing cohort feedback to our amazing team of product managers. Up next, we'll hear from companies in our cloud infrastructure and data category. These companies are specializing in unified data catalogs for generative AI, next-gen application intelligence and observability, transformative geospatial analytics solutions, and platforms to view, edit, query, and visualize data using AI. With the global cloud computing market estimated at over $600 billion and expected to grow at a rate of at least 21.2% from 2024 to 2030, it's really great to see our Launchpad companies building in the space. Let's begin with Datastrato. They're going to deliver our first pitch.
Hi, everybody. Datastrato is an open data fabric platform really meant to accelerate your AI development processes. And one of the things that's really great about this is that if you're working with many different data sources and formats, you have unstructured data and structured data, you have different models all over the place, you need to be able to have a single point of access and view for all of it together. So if you're an organization that really is dealing with a lot of data silos, for instance, we streamline some of the metadata management and enable you to use something like a large language model or an agent to be able to access all of the data sources that you have in a way that's actually governed. This is really exciting because a lot of different folks want to be able to build AI systems right now, but are held back by their actual data architecture. And one of the ways that you can make the old work with the new in this case is by using something like Datastrato's platform to be able to leverage all of this. Some of the other things that you might have in terms of a holdback is figuring out how you're going to manage all of the access permissions of all the different models and agents and users of your platform. How are you going to unify all of your data across different data centers, especially when you're working with different legal regulations? And how are you going to figure out how you're moving data from, let's say, something like GCP and AWS at the same time? This is a really big issue that a lot of organizations have. We take a really vendor neutral approach. So one of the great things about this is that if you're looking to have data and AI governance together, you want to be able to access all of that data at once. We're built on an open source platform, and so this allows us to have architecture that's really built around flexibility, interoperability, and most importantly, vendor neutrality. This is really great because if you're vendor neutral, you don't necessarily have to have lock-in within a particular place in your stack. This is really great. One of the reasons why, say, a team might be really interested in working with us specifically is that we're actually one of the highest concentrations of Apache members within a single organization. This is really cool because a lot of our founding team has really fantastic experience in large big data technologies and pioneers such as Hortonworks, Cloudera, and in data virtualization, querying, etc. So a lot of our engineers have worked at really amazing places that have developed frameworks like Spark, Hadoop, Unicorn, and so many projects. And bringing all of that experience together has really helped us build really production-ready, exciting technologies that understand the reality of data architecture. Some of the things that might be really interesting to some folks who are looking at a product like this is we help bring everything together so that when you're querying your data or when you're accessing it, you're able to do it with any engine on any sort of cloud environment, and you have a unified view together. You want to be able to have governed and trusted AI development. This is really key, and it starts with having governed data, but you can use one platform for both, which is really exciting. You can also be able to enforce all of this on different cloud systems and providers that you might be working with, and unify everything under one access control system. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, I'm Lawrence, the co-founder of Nika. We build AI agents to power the future of geospatial workflows for governments and large enterprises that are looking to scale their geospatial team. So before Nika exists, geospatial is one of those verticals that is still stuck in the on-prem systems, which uses computer that runs desktop software, but these simply don't scale. Even though there are many steps of juice processing that requires manual labeling and pipeline customization, the current workforce will mostly train on button clicking instead of programming and system development. So what we then set out to create is the cursor AI equivalent for geospatial workloads that use the visual of the content, a map, the knowledge of a wide variety of geospatial data that the user has, and most importantly, a deep archive of geospatial processing capabilities so that users can just use it with some simple queries, such as, show me the 5 nearest hospitals from this location, and then it just get results straight away. To achieve what I just showed you, our team of engineers and AI researchers built a powerful geospatial IDE that already competes at the same feature scale with existing products such as S3's ArcGIS Pro, but these products are so expensive to afford. And with this product that we built, we see a huge market potential to tap on. In each of these market verticals, we see endless possibilities where our AI agents can come in and accelerate what humans can do and cannot do. Before this, my co-founder John and I, we give up our stable job at AWS with the dream to shape a better world. And we've already grown our team to a size of 10, featuring top software engineers and geospatial researchers from all over the world to help us to achieve that dream. So if you know anyone from the government space or large enterprises that already use map, drones, or satellite data, what we do here will definitely be interesting for them to see. Again, we are not only a research firm, we ship the best AI to the front line of climate change, sustainable agriculture, climate risk, and many more industries to come. So let us know. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brandon, CEO and co-founder of Appabase, the AI-powered platform for your data.
Today, companies of all sizes struggle with siloed data and complex tools that require deep industry knowledge. Insights often remain locked behind Jira tickets, processes, or hard to write queries, making it hard to actually make data-driven decisions. And we believe, and our core philosophy is that data should be accessible to everybody on the team, not just the key holders and the domain experts. And that's why we built Outerbase. Our customers range from large hedge funds and oil and gas companies to small local car washes. All these companies who are looking to make data-driven decisions. With EasyQL, our agentic AI framework, we often know more about your data than you do and are able to prompt you with insights without you ever even asking. We work with most popular database types. We already partner with a lot of the popular database offerings out there, including Supabase, Neon, DigitalOcean, meaning we have an easy way for you to view your data no matter what tool you're on, what your backend already is. And if you don't have a backend, we actually work with Cloudflare to provide easy, durable, secure databases at no cost. The global data industry is absolutely enormous. And as you can imagine, with AI, it is expanding faster than ever. And as the data volume explodes, the need for intuitive AI-powered tools to make those decisions on top of it also grows. We're in a unique position by being the only true data AI platform out there to capture a large chunk of this market. We're a lean team of designers and engineers with deep experience at companies like DigitalOcean managing databases and deploying databases, or at Walmart helping to wrangle massive amounts of data. And we've built database tools before, and with AI, we're progressing faster than ever. We care about our craft down to the very last pixel, and I truly believe we have one of the most intuitive tools in the market. We've gone through Y Combinator, we've already raised the seed round, and we are heads down focused on growth and customer success. When you think of Outerbase, I want you to remember three things. I want you to remember making data accessible. Our core philosophy and our core goal since we started this is so that everybody at the team can access the data they need to make the decisions they need to make. Number two, we care about AI and privacy. We are HIPAA compliant, we are SOC 2 Type 2 compliant, and we can even deploy on-prem or in private data centers, meaning that your data never needs to leave its home. And we are rapidly growing. We're at over 30,000 users today with millions of queries being ran, and we're growing at 30% month over month. We're on track to profitability, and honestly, we would love to have you for a customer. Thank you for your time.
I'm James Koshigoy. This is my co-founder, Luke Pammett. We are the Render Better team. Today, I want to talk about a new AI product we're working on. Over the past 5 years, Render Better has made top e-commerce websites load faster automatically. And in doing so, we have been able to earn them an additional 6% in revenue. As we've iterated on our own product, we have had to spend enormous amounts of time just QAing it and testing it because we're launching new optimizations all the time. And when we talk with our own customers, they face QA challenges too. E-commerce teams spend hours before launches just testing their website, making sure new features working flawlessly, making sure features that already exist work flawlessly. And then they have to block off half their day to do it sometimes. And despite this, they still have bugs that cost them thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars annually.
And so today we're announcing something really cool, introducing Project Emery, our first automated QA agent for e-commerce. It uses AI to automatically test for bugs, saving hours of work, specifically tailored to e-commerce needs such as mobile devices and adapting to frequently changing sites. We have a demo ready to show you, so let's dive into it.
So today I'll walk through an early version of Emery. Getting started is really simple. All we need is a name, a URL, and a test goal in plain English. Today we're going to be testing the search functionality on the site PrintFresh. I'll note that we did speed this test up for the demo just so you can see how it works. So what Emery is doing here is it's acting as a customer walking through your site trying to accomplish the goal that you gave it. What's really cool is that Emery detected the pop-up and closed it automatically. This is what's great about using the latest AI tooling and infrastructure, is that it's able to actually account for these unforeseen circumstances, such as seeing the pop-up, A/B tests, or any new theme changes. And since it's an AI agent, you can run it around the clock to catch bugs before your customers do. So it saves a ton of time on testing the site before and after any sort of features get launched. Another thing I wanted to point out is that we didn't even tell it to select a size. Emory detected that we need a size in order to add it to the cart, and it added it automatically. Now that the test is completed successfully, we don't have to do anything further. But if the test had failed, we would have been able to see the steps that it took to get into that broken state and troubleshoot it much quicker. You can see that Emory already has a lot of promise, and in the next phase, we'll be focusing specifically on mobile.
Today, Render Better automatically makes e-commerce sites fast. With Emory, our goal is to tackle the entire vertical of site optimization with agents that not only optimize site speed, but do QA, catch errors, and prevent downtime, helping e-commerce sites reach higher revenue using less of their team's time to do it. Each year, 2.5 billion hours are spent by U.S. e-commerce digital teams. We believe efficiencies in QA and dev brought by our AI could save between 10 to 30% of these hours. That translates up to a $26 billion opportunity.
Emory is still very early stage. We'll have more to come soon. Thanks for checking us out.
Hi, this is Valentina. I am an onboarding manager on the Cloudflare for Startups team, and I will be helping startups in the Workers Launchpad with their applications and the onboarding process. Up next, we have the Adtech media category, where we will hear from founders about their innovations in areas such as advanced monetization tools, predictive customer behavior analysis, or video-first podcast hosting. With the Adtech and media industry projected to exceed $600 billion this year, it's exciting to see the Workers Launchpad companies improve and shape the future of this industry. So let's kick things off and let's hear our first founder at their pitch.
Hi, I'm Rajiv, co-founder at Adtech. Adtech is a meta mediation platform with ads-in-a-box solution for publishers globally. Publishers today are drowning in the complexity of Adtech ecosystem, inefficient integration with existing networks or mediation platforms like AdMob, AppLovin, Unity's Level Play, or ability to do A/B testing between these platforms to select which is the best one for them, or workflows like integration of Amazon's header bidding with mediation platforms. This is where Adtech's meta mediation ads-in-a-box solution comes into play. Super developer friendly, easy to integrate, one single integration with all the other platforms available, leveraging cutting-edge AI to process massive real-time user data streams to generate intelligence. Imagine an AI-powered mediation platform selection, prefetching, caching, performance modules, and more, making lightning-fast decisions on behalf of publishers to maximize yield. Our customers are mid-sized publishers, anybody having between 100,000 daily active user base to 3 million daily active user base. They generally have limited Adtech understanding and in-house capabilities, making this a truly $5 billion opportunity for meta mediation as a category. As you can see in this graph, we've been able to demonstrate at least a 50% uplift among the current sort of publishers who are live with us, thus unlocking a global opportunity of $25 billion for publishers. With our revenue model of 20% on $25 billion, it basically makes a $5 billion opportunity for meta mediation as a category. The co-founding team comes with a shared or a combined experience of 25 years in Adtech, having worked with some of the largest apps like Truecaller with 300 million daily active user base, which is where we encountered this problem for the first time, and we helped them move their revenues from $10 million in 2019 to $150 million in 2022. To end with, today we are doing $250,000 in revenue in ARR from 5 clients, with one of them being in the range of $100,000. 2, we're truly solving it for developers, making it easier for them to integrate just one SDK and everything else comes pre-bundled with it. And all the experimentation framework, everything available on a UI for programmatic operations person to be able to experiment and maximize revenue for publisher. We truly are a global first category creator in the whole concept of meta mediation and ads-in-a-box solution. While we have heard of some competition names, we have talked to existing clients, potential clients, and they all agree that what we're building is something unique. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rox, and we're building Flightcast, a video-first podcast hosting platform. So podcasts have been audio forever. Most people just listened to them, but now they're primarily video. Almost every new podcast starts as video. Every podcast that's topping the charts is video. The problem is all the tools for podcasts are pretty much focused on audio, and they have been for 10 years, at least for hosting. But when you're making a video podcast now, it's actually really hard. You have to upload these giant 10 gigabyte files to YouTube and then to Spotify. You have to rip out the audio, put it other places. It's a giant headache, and all of your data is everywhere. It's some part on YouTube, some part on Spotify. Again, headache. So solution's pretty simple. You make one button that uploads the video and audio everywhere, and then you bring all the analytics into one nice dashboard, and that's Flightcast. Now, this becomes particularly useful once you're a more serious creator, right? Once you're above a certain size. So we start at around like 10,000 views an episode, where generally you're creating as a business, right? You're making money off of the content to the extent that you're willing to pay $100 a month or more for a piece of software like this. And that extends well to agencies as well. So people who are helping either businesses create a bunch of podcasts or helping a bunch of creators produce their podcasts. They help with the analytics, we run the ads, we do everything any other hosting platform does, but also we're better for video, which makes it a very easy sell to most of these people. What people don't realize is podcasts make a ton of money, like way higher CPMs than average content, because basically if people listen to you for 2 hours or watch you for 2 hours, they trust you a lot, and therefore their purchasing power or purchasing intent is so much higher. Because of that, there's a lot more willingness to spend in the podcast industry if you can provide more powerful tools. But at the moment, no one's serving video, at least not on the hosting side. It's still a headache, and it's still a really annoying process, and all the data is still everywhere. I was literally talking to an agency yesterday, and I showed them our dashboard, and they said, oh, we do all of this manually right now, and it's such a pain. That's a direct quote from Alanis. So as for the team, there's me. I'm Rox. I built and sold thumbnailtest.com, another creator tool for YouTubers, last year. And I also used to work for MrBeast, building internal tools for them. My co-founder is Stephen Bartlett from The Diary of a CEO. He runs the largest podcast in the UK, The Diary of a CEO. And essentially, he handles all the marketing, I handle everything else, and we can get to all the podcasters and build just better creator tools with really good intuition based on what his team does and what I hear from customers. If you want to reach out to me, I'm Rox at flightcast.com, building video-first podcast hosting with a big podcaster and a tech guy with stupid hair. And we've already got real customers, and I look forward to talking to you.
Hey everyone, I'm Deepa Gupta. What if you could turn overwhelming security news into your marketing superpower? That's exactly what we are doing at Cracker AI. You are a cybersecurity marketing team facing thousands of security alerts daily. Finding good content opportunity in this flood of data is like finding a needle in a haystack. By the time you spot something interesting, it is already in old news. The result? Missed opportunity, rushed, and generic content. Cracker AI is your marketing co-pilot for cybersecurity content. We do 3 simple things: monitor security threats in real time, identify marketing opportunity automatically, help create engaging content that resonates with your audience. Let me show you how simple it is. Step 1, choose your cybersecurity category. Step 2, browse trending security news in real time. And last, select and personalize content for your company. It is that simple. We have built this on Cloudflare infrastructure using workers and D1 database, ensuring it is fast, reliable, and secure. What makes us different? While there are many AI tools and security products out there, we are the first specialized AI tool for cybersecurity marketing. This is not just your another content tool, it is built specifically for security companies. We are targeting a $200 billion cybersecurity market where every company needs great content to stand out. Nobody else is bridging this gap between security intelligence and marketing impact. Our team combines security experts, AI developers, marketing strategists. We have lived this problem and built the solution we wished we had. Cracker AI is transforming how cybersecurity companies tell their stories. We would love to show you how we can supercharge your marketing team. Thank you.
Hi, my name is David Smook. I'm the founder and CEO of HackerNoon, and we're building a technology blogging network. The problem as I see it Internet communities struggle to publish quality over quantity. Hacker Noon was born between journalism and social media, where anyone can publish anything without verification, and legacy media or traditional media, having a lot of gatekeepers and being the power of a few. By empowering a lot of sources to publish their stories, we tapped into a large group of people that have a lot of expertise to share. We offer distribution, accessibility, and validation. In addition to getting a lot of readers, we also transform the content so that it's more accessible, putting it into many languages, audio files, and even backing it up on the blockchain. To date, hundreds of millions of people have visited our site, and we've built a community-driven content management system that we're excited to power more of the web. Of the first $9 million that we generated, a little under $3 million was an investment, and a little over $6 million has been in revenue. We were one of the first 10 companies in the United States to raise over $1 million via equity crowdfunding. So a lot of our readers are actually dedicated readers, have actually become shareholders. Our company has only about a dozen employees, but we have 1,300 shareholders, over 4,000 customers, over 50,000 published bloggers, and over 4 million monthly eyeballs. Our objective is to help anyone learn any technology. And the AI boom means that there's new ways to build around the blog post. With Cloudflare, we're now powering over 700 niche technical learning destinations like learnrepo.com, escholar.tech, viewshot.tech, textmodels.tech. And we've also used AI workers to integrate into our editing protocol to have an editorial assistant. And coming soon, we'll have a purple rag AI owl librarian to help you find what you need to learn what you want to learn. Our focus is on scaling up business blogging. Companies like Google Cloud and AWS are paying to publish their technical documentation. And we're looking to host the technology content of all the best tech companies in the world. Big picture, the hottest new programming language is English. The written word is coming back. In the future of technology, hosting text is as valuable as hosting code. Hacker Noon!
Hi, my name is Ella.
And my name is John.
We work closely with our workers' Launchpad startups to help them explore the capabilities of the developer platform.
Next up, we have a mix of industry-specific companies across the spectrum. We have companies that work in education, health, space, consumer, and e-commerce technology.
It's great to see such a broad variety of companies building on the developer platform.
Hello, my name is Bursan Advani. I am the co-founder of Best Parents. The educational travel market is valued at $417 billion and is projected to reach $1.3 trillion by 2033. Best Parents is the first marketplace exclusively serving Gen Z students, ages 13 to 18, a segment representing 30% of this market, $125 billion. Teenagers are increasingly seeking transformative educational experiences ranging from engineering to art, fashion, volunteer, and language programs. These experiences are becoming their new holiday resorts. With 60% of the market driven by fragmented education agencies, Best Parents is positioned to disrupt this space by offering a curated selection of high-quality programs and a seamless discovery and booking experience. In the past year, we generated $1 million in gross bookings across 70-plus countries, featuring 400-plus programs from 40-plus top educators. We've already raised $345K to date and are seeking an additional $405K to fuel our growth.
Hi, my name is Jason Curry. I'm the founder and CEO of Comigo. Comigo is an AI co-pilot for people with ADHD. Our mission is to give everyone access to affordable ADHD support. As you can see in this Wall Street Journal article, the wealthiest among us are getting what is called an executive function coach, because that's something that really helps people with their day-to-day challenges from ADHD, but it's thousands of dollars per month, so it's far out of reach of most people. And at the same time, 45% of people with ADHD can't even afford basic support. So that just doesn't seem fair. And so what's the problem with ADHD? So ADHD is a performance impairment. So medication and therapy do help a lot, but they don't help with that persistent day-to-day performance challenges from ADHD. And so that is where that executive function coach comes in. But of course, not everyone can afford that. So we created Comigo, and Comigo completes that circuit affordably for everyone. So we help all people with ADHD be their most productive self so they feel accomplished at the end of the day instead of ashamed. And so Comigo helps with skill building, and it provides that day-to-day performance support we mentioned, and it has a lot of other tools that really help with ADHD. So we have progress tracking, meaning-based accountability, we have medication adherence support, and Comigo works independently if someone can't afford medication or a therapist, or it works with a therapist and medication as well. There's a lot of tools that help the therapists in Comigo as well. And a new feature we just launched here, you could see, is a one-on-one AI executive function coach. So it's like being on a Zoom call with an executive function coach, but it's done with an AI surrogate, so everyone can afford it. And then the most important thing about all this is that it's that people with ADHD need something that's all done in one place, because we really struggle with trying to keep track of things in different systems. And so Comigo does it all in one spot. So we have a clear path to 100 million in revenue through distribution channels such as schools, therapists, and payers, and we expect to be accepting insurance by the fall. And then here's my favorite slide. This is the real strength is our team. So we all know the problem we're solving intimately. We've all felt that pain personally that ADHD causes, and we have complementary skill sets to solve this better than anybody else. So in closing, I just want you to remember 3 things from these famous gentlemen who had ADHD. And that's 1, we will definitely be the AI co-pilot for ADHD. We have the best clinical AI product and sales team, and people will always have ADHD and always be distracted. And we will continually evolve the product to meet the demands of the day and improve it. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Scott Addison Clay. I'm CEO and founder of Eventual, and we are creating life-changing virtual experiences for superfans. What we've noticed is that entertainment is shifting from fans that follow and view and like content to superfans who participate with talent, and talent own information about those fans. Here's the problem. There's no good way to connect fans with talent. Why not? Because in-person means travel and logistical nightmares. Existing tech like Zoom is not built for meet and greets. And social live streaming like Instagram and Twitch is impersonal, and the talent don't own the fan data. Imagine if fan and talent experiences were orderly, safe, and accessible worldwide, on the schedule of the talent, and could generate significant revenue for all involved. Introducing Eventual Experiences. Here, we have a notable DJ doing a live stream, and a fan buys a meet and greet. They're greeted backstage by a producer, and then they're on screen with that talent, and they both have an amazing experience. Our market size is $5.5 billion for global talent appearances, $700 million where fans pay to meet that talent, and a little less than half of that for virtual versions. There are other solutions out there that can facilitate meet and greets that people are trying to use to do them, but they're not built for it. Hardly any of them sell tickets, and none of them give access to the fan data, and none of them have patented stage management and offstage vetting to bring fans on safely and securely. Our commercial model is we get a cut of individual ticket sales, and for talent that want to host multiple events and charge a subscription fee, we get a cut of that too. Our go-to-market strategy is land with actors and writers and artists who are already doing these meet and greets, and then expand to musicians who can do backstage tours, and then scale out to any notable person worldwide that's got a fan base. There's a whole bunch of categories here. Our projections and key metrics you can see here. Around the 2-year mark is when we start taking off and really making money. Our leadership, we've got some amazing people that are vets from Hollywood studios, brands, and Fortune 500 companies that have built award-winning platforms and live streams from some amazing market leaders. We started doing this with the original Eventual platform for very large brands for very important events, so we know we can pull this off. And what we're looking to do is raise a modest $200,000 bridge round to take our existing platform and turn it into a self-service MVP. We already have a bunch of talent with over 10 million fans who want to be on the platform. So we'll do some sessions with them and make some money. We're going to use the money that we raise to fund development, as well as growth with those talent and some operational costs. Oh, one more thing. All of this was filmed at Eventual. Thank you for your consideration.
Hi, everyone. We're Parker Easy, and we're empowering hardware engineers to source smarter and launch sooner. And we're tackling a problem that's faced by multiple engineers. Each year, an engineer spends on average 1,000 hours to just source parts, and that is due to fragmented information, lengthy approval cycles, and extensive searches through Google searches and having to go to trade shows all over the world to just secure business partners. And this problem is faced by these players, new space companies, commercial operators, but also like defense organizations and space agencies. And for these people, we build a Launchpad, the AI-powered procurement platform for hardware engineers, but also procurement teams for bigger teams like enterprise clients. And so for these people, we build tools to source components through our supplier and product directory, but as well our AI-powered search engine, and as well a Chrome extension to find product outside our platform like Conrad or Amazon for simple stuff. And we also build collaborative tools to help them create purchase requests, track them, but also use our AI system to detect any delivery issues or discrepancies. And so this market is actually growing extremely fast. We're talking about like $1 trillion market size by 2030. And currently there's like 1,000 satellites and it's expected to grow to 20,000 satellites. But we're not only tapping space, we're also tapping hardware in the long term. And so that's an opportunity of $6 trillion for just our revenue. And the team that's making this possible is Cindy and I. And I'll start by introducing Cindy. Cindy has like 15 years of experience in technical sales, but in sales, she sold to Fortune 500 companies. She's done it all. And on my side, it's my second company. I have experience building product from 0 to 1, designing and developing. I love this. And so if you're an engineer or hardware or a VC that has hardware companies in your portfolio, please send them our way. And if you want to startups or engineers that want to build the next thing, make sure that they also reach out to us. Thank you very much.
Hey everyone, I'm Giacomo, I'm the CEO of Sherpo. At Sherpo, we are building the first all-in-one AI-powered platform for anyone to build, distribute, and monetize their digital content, such as courses, blogs, and even their own AI-powered chatbot, all in a single place. Picture Sherpo as Shopify, but for digital goods and services. So why Sherpo? Creators are facing 4 major issues with legacy providers. First, fragmented tools make it almost impossible to build a digital business and uneconomical. Second, high fixed costs create huge barriers to entry, leading to further non-consumption. And finally, creators are having to relinquish control over their brand and pricing, all while these platforms hold their content hostage. Having faced these issues ourselves, we had to create a solution, and so that's how Sherpo was born, as the first and only all-in-one platform combining cost-effectiveness, white label branding, and pricing control, all built on a modern AI-first modular architecture, powered by Cloudflare, which ensures unmatched speed and security, and also allows us to offer flexible pricing that truly scales with creators' needs. With Sherpo, anyone can create a professional digital business, all without having to worry about technical details such as payments, hosting, and security. Creators can set up a full website and digital goods store in just a few minutes on our dashboard and start building, distributing, and managing all kinds of digital content. To help content creation, we're building an industry-first AI agent, streamlining the entire process. And that's not all, as we also allow anyone to launch and monetize their chatbots to their audience, powered by their own content. And that's another industry first. We also offer powerful AI capabilities such as auto-blogging, captioning, forecasting, and much more. The market is massive. Over 180 million creators worldwide and growing every day are ready to monetize their communities. And Sherpo isn't just for creators. We have built enterprise-grade features from the start. We're here to build a truly iconic company, And to join us in our journey, visit us at sherpa.io.
Zipper is a game changer for an industry. As its core, we deliver blazing fast ticketing, real-time reporting, and a highly adaptable solution that scales effortlessly to meet diverse operational needs. The global tourism industry is a multi-trillion-dollar sector projected to reach $10 trillion by 2030. Yet, outdated systems cost attractions billions. Long queues, payment hassle, security risk, and fragmented solutions slow down operations and revenue growth. And insufficient software leading to revenue loss and frustrated visitors. Meet Zipper, a powerful all-in-one platform that transforms visitor management by integrating ticketing, security, and engagement all in one place. With Zipper, you get digital ticketing and secure access control, real-time analytics for smarter operations, frictionless visitor experience, hardware integration with turnstile, kiosk, and more, instant deployment ready to go in just 10 minutes. From zoos and safaris to stadium, museum, and theme parks, Zipper handles any amount of traffic effortlessly, ensuring uninterrupted operations. Designed for speed, security, and scalability, Zipper helps attractions increase revenue, reduce fraud, and enhance visitor loyalty. Why us? Because we are bootstrapped and profitable, a sustainable business built for long-term success. We have proven track record, trusted by globally recognized sites. Massive market potential, not just tourism. Zipper is reshaping multiple industries. Rapid ROI, fast setup, instant impact. Step into the future with us. Faster, smarter, and built to scale.
And that wraps up an incredible Workers Launchpad demo day. Hello, my name is Chris Rodas, and I support growth programs for a developer go-to-market team here at Cloudflare. Truly inspirational to see what Cohort 4 has built. I want to thank all the participants of Cohort 4 for investing their time and their energy over the past couple months to show you what they built today, and we really can't wait to continue to follow along in your startup journey. For those that are interested and want to learn more about these startups or want to reach out to us directly, you can email us at workers-launchpad@cloudflare.com. And if you're actively building a startup on Cloudflare and want to partake in future cohorts, we got good news for you. Cohort 5 is now open. You can apply online at cloudflare.com today. Huge thanks again, and we can't wait to see you next time.